What's going on, guys? So we're back here with another video, right? And it's raining like hell, as you can see. RGB, you know what I'm saying? Look at this. It's nice, so good lighting right now. But anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all about something serious. Something really serious. So let's get inside. Close the garage. Let me see that. Alright. So, what am I going to talk to y'all about today? Okay, so basically, I've been going through these thoughts in my head, right? Seeing what would be best for me as a human and as a person, everything, right? So, I was thinking about it real long and deep, you feel me? I was thinking about it real long and deep, and yesterday my sister and my dad were talking to me saying about like jobs, like, because we live in Texas, right? So HEB is like a big deal and everything, and they're a major company and everything. So I was like, my dad was telling her about the price that they get paid, right, for the salary, and he said 123,000 for the director, and 230 something thousand for the executive, which is like the main CEOs and all that. So I started thinking about it, and even if you're an executive, anything big in your job, you're always gonna have to deal with the 9 to 5, more than likely, or you're gonna have to deal with on the call, because surgeons, they have to deal with on the call, but you're always gonna have to deal with that, and you're always gonna go into work probably feeling like terrible, feeling like you don't even want to be there, especially everybody. More than likely, I can say, I'm pretty sure 70% of everybody out here in the world, they all have a 9 to 5. I have a 9 to 5, right? But I'm young, so I'm trying to plan out my stuff, and I'm buying stuff that can help me towards my goals into becoming a real good artist and making music and really putting out content for y'all. So when I was talking to my sister about it, I was like, hey, Bob. And then she's like, yeah. And then I'm like, can I tell you something? And then she's like, okay, go for it. And then I said, I'm not going to do this simple 9 to 5. And she's like, you're going to have to. And then I'm like, no, I'm not. And then she's like, Brandon, yes, you are. You're going to have to get used to it. I guess she's my sister and shit, and I love her and everything, but, like, especially friends and everything, like, you can say this, but it's, like, crazy to say this with your sister, but in my head, I was thinking, who are you to decide that for me, you get me? Like, who are you to say, like, I need to get used to it? No. If you want to get used to it, that's on you, right? Because so many people do get used to it. But I don't want to get used to that, man. I don't want to be living a life that keeps going, and freaking hitting so many snooze buttons. And by the time I freaking die, I feel like shit. Like, I haven't done nothing. I haven't used my life. I haven't used my talents, my gifts, whatever. And I think that's so stupid that so many people do that, man. Like, I get it's hard and you want something stable, but have a real journey in your life. Don't be scared if you end up poor one day and you don't have a house. Eventually, if your goal is to get that and you really work towards it, you're going to get it. Now, I'm not talking down to anybody that has these jobs, because I know a lot of people love their jobs, but there's some people that are just working at, say, McDonald's. I work at McDonald's, so I can say stuff about McDonald's, okay? Do not get mad at me. But there's people working at McDonald's, right? And they're already 20, 30, 40. And it's like, how do you feel about your life? And you hear them whenever they come in, they're like, man, I don't want to be here. Or like, hey, bro, what's going on? And then I'm like, how long have you been here? And then they're like, yeah, I've been here 20, 30 years. But if they like it, then I'm like, okay, but you can tell more than likely they don't like it and they have a dead look. And I saw an ad recently on YouTube. Like, I know it's an ad, but freaking I saw the guy and he's like, I felt so like everybody was dead around him when he got his 40-cent raise. But when I think about it, 40 cents, yes, it adds up. Yes, I know it adds up. But just 40 cents? Are you kidding me? Like, that's what you're worth, 40 cents. You get me? And it's like, no, you're worth a lot more. So I feel, yes, there is definitely a need for all these people in these certain things. But I just feel it's dumb, man, to get, like, just to be focused on the 9 to 5 and trying to support yourself. Instead, why don't you do something that will make a difference in people's lives? Like, I don't know if y'all ever heard of the kindness diaries, but there's this guy and he basically goes around with no money, dead broke, fucking everything. He's dead broke. And he still makes it. And he gets a home to sleep in, he gets food, everything. All because of people being kind, right? And that's his movement. He went from being like a stockbroker to actually like just being broke. You get me? And I guess what I'm trying to say to y'all, man, if you ever have a real passion, don't give it up, man. Like, seriously, like, I know it's going to be tough. I know it's going to be tough. And everybody says, I want to be something big when I grow up. What happens when we grow up? You get me? Everybody starts growing up and then they start losing that imagination that we had as a kid. Like, oh, I want to fly to the moon. Fly it to the moon. Oh, I want to be a race car driver. That's the shit that you hear when you're a kid. And it's like, and they already say, oh, I already know how to drive standard. I already know how to do this. I already know how to do that. And it's cap, right? But they have the thoughts in their head. They're like, I can do this. They feel confident. They feel that they can do it. Yet, what are we doing? You get me? You get what I'm saying? We're just going through life feeling like crap. And I don't know about y'all. If y'all want to do that. If y'all want to do that, that's on you. I don't blame y'all. But I'd rather live a life that's worth living, man. Because we literally got one more life. And I think it's just blackout. You know, I think it's blackout. Yes, you might be in heaven and it might be peaceful. But after this, there's literally nothing. Like, so why are you just going to keep pushing it? You get me? Like, it's stupid, man. I think it's really stupid because it's like, seriously, like, you're gonna just go on like trying to make it seem like you're fine, you're okay when you're not. Like, I can't do that, man. Like, all these people like talk crap about. So basically what happened is my phone got cluttered with storage because I had kept all my videos, and I have a lot more videos than y'all see posted up right now. So yeah, content, you know what I'm saying, for y'all. But anyway, what I was saying is that people talk crap about like people that aspire to do something different with their lives. They talk so much crap, like they talk so much down about the people that want to be different. And they're like, they start laughing whenever you say, oh, I'm a SoundCloud rapper. Oh, I'm a YouTuber. They're like, hey, you suck. You can't even do it. You can't even do it, right? But what are they going to do when you make it? They're going to be like, please, can you help me? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's so stupid, man. Because if you have your faith and you know in your heart that you can make it, then I promise to God, you'll fucking make it. Easy. And I know some of y'all may get pissed that I cussed while saying God, but seriously, man, like, I think it's so stupid how people act because it really gets into your head, especially bullies are like, oh, you're doing that. Oh, Brandon's a girl, he plays a guitar. It's like, even though so many famous people play guitars, they'll find anything. Even if you're at the highest point, they're like say if one of your songs that you made didn't get that much views as your other ones, they're like, oh, you made a trash song. And then even if I'm like pulling up with Balenciaga fucking dripped out and shit, right? And they're like, oh, it looks like a girl's dress or whatever. It's like, they always find something to pick at, you get me? So you're always gonna have haters, but why not do the shit they love and ignore them and make yourself go to the top? And that's honestly what I gotta say about that. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, everything, man. Share it with your friends, your cat, your dog, your fish, or whatever you have. Even emo girl, so share it to emo girl. You're the hottest girl you know in school, the hottest girl you ever met, so I can get some clout, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just like that, this video is over, and I'll see y'all later.
Let's go.